And it's day 49 of 50 days of fitness. We have made it 7 weeks on a sugar fast, earning our coffee every day. I've earned my first coffee. And so I guess tomorrow is the right time to do a summary. So I stepped on the scale this morning, and I've mentioned before, I have an old fashioned analog scale, so I don't have a digital readout. So it's not always easy to kind of see, especially because my eyesight isn't as good as it should be. But it looked to me like it may have been on the light side of 200. I don't think I can say that officially, but it looks like I might have finally broken 200. I guess we'll make tomorrow the official day and kind of see what it looks like tomorrow. And I think that, and there's part of me, I want to put my thumb on the scale. I mean, it's like, I think I'm going to fast today. I don't think I'm going to eat it all today to try to see if I can make sure I get below that 200 mark tomorrow. But I don't know. That seems kind of like cheating. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But I've been super steady at 200 pounds for almost 3 weeks. So if I do break it, that'll be a surprise, a nice surprise. I don't know exactly if I had an ideal weight that I am trying to. I didn't really start with a particular weight in mind. I just really more than anything wanted to start, trying to finally recover from my cancer surgery and get stronger and build more endurance and feel better. And I wanted, the big thing, I know I've said this over and over, is I had gotten where I was pre-diabetic. And the last two times it got better a little bit each time, but I really want to get out of the pre-diabetic range and stay out of the pre-diabetic range, because diabetes is a terrible disease. It is terrible, and I want to avoid it if at all possible. And I want to avoid it if at all possible through diet and exercise and not through the medications. Because, I mean, there are medications we have to take. I understand that. And if I have to take them, I will. But if you don't have to take them, I mean, they come with a bunch of other side effects. I know, like during cancer, I was taking 18 different medicines a day. And several of those medicines were because they had to take care of side effects of other medicines that I had to take. And so um, I would prefer not to do that. If I can do it through diet and exercise, that's what I want to do. So um, I've been glad, I'm glad I did the sugar fast. I feel good about it overall. I would like to say I never have any cravings anymore. I don't like I did at first, but I do have cravings. I made it through Easter without eating any candy or chocolate or any sweets. I didn't have any desserts or anything like that. I made it through there. And which I think that still being on the sugar fast, that it went over a little bit, kind of helped me do that. And so tomorrow, obviously, is day 50. And I've been thinking about after day 50, kind of what am I going to do? Am I going to, continue on a sugar fast, or am I going to maybe do that most days and take a break now and then? Haven't decided yet. I have been thinking about getting a pizza. and, so here's the thing is I've learned how to make, I don't know what to call it. I've seen it called a crustless pizza or a keto pizza or something along those lines. where you just basically it's pizza without the crust, and it has essentially no carbs in it at all. And I made it, and it's good. It's really good, but I don't know what it is about. In my mind, it's like, oh, I'd really like to have that pizza. But maybe I'll make a keto pizza instead, just to you know satisfy my craving without sacrificing uh, my sugar fast. So there's a lot of things you can really learn to make all kinds of things and avoid uh, problems, which that has been really good for me, really. And it's led me to eat very little processed food. Almost everything I eat is homemade. And so, with that in mind, I don't have a lot of these additives. I don't know if I mentioned it on here before, but there was a thing, Robert um, F. Kennedy Jr. right now is trying to fix America's health problems. And there was a chart that they put out the other day that I saw, and it was listed from um, really bad for you. It was sort of like a stoplight thing, red, yellow, green, to not bad for you. About all of the different things that are in our foods, and it mentioned a bunch of the foods that these various things would be in, and kind of how they were. And amazingly, I don't have any of them, and I know it's because I don't drink. I only drink water or coffee. That's the only things that I drink, and I don't drink any sodas. I don't smoke. I don't drink any alcohol. Um, I don't really eat any processed foods to speak of. And so all of the things that it's added to are things that I don't eat. So that made me feel pretty good, really. I thought, man, I wonder how many people can look at this chart and say that really none of the really bad ones even are in my diet. So that felt pretty good. Um, it is, one of the things about it is that I will say that food, and this happened when I was like doing endurance training, triathlon, marathon, long swims, long bikes, those kinds of things. Um, you, I just, I don't really think about food. I don't really crave food that much. When I do, lots of times it's like, oh yeah, it's time to eat. I need to make sure I eat something, and just go and get something to eat. And I don't really like savor the meal per se most of the time. It's just like, yeah, I need to eat something, and so uh, we'll see how that goes after the fact. I can't remember if I mentioned this yesterday or not. These last few days are kind of a fog because I'm like, I don't know exactly what I've talked about or haven't talked about. And I don't know exactly, since there's only 1 or 2 days, I'm not sure what to get into. But I think I've mentioned before, my mom has developed late in life severe food allergies. Um, and it's because of a condition called alpha-gal, which is a side effect of Rocky Mountain spotted fever. She had Rocky Mountain spotted fever about 4 or 5 years ago, and because of that, she developed this thing called alpha-gal, and it creates food allergies. And hers are severe. I mean, like life-threatening severe. And so she can't have basically any meats, anything that comes from a mammal. And so at first she could just get rid of beef, but then she started reacting to pork. So then she got rid of beef and pork, and then she started reacting to other things, and it just kind of keeps getting worse. And so now she can't have any dairy either, because it's a byproduct from cattle, from beef. So she can't have any cheese or dairy or anything like that at all. And so for Easter, I went and I started researching dairy-free ice creams, and I found an ice cream that was made with oat milk, and it was dairy-free. And I got her angel food cake, because angel food cake isn't made with milk, it's made with egg whites. And these things, they do have a lot of sugar in them, but they don't have any of the dairy products in them. And I got her some strawberries, cut up some strawberries, and gave that to her. And oh my gosh, she loved it. She loved it. And the dairy-free ice cream, the oat milk ice cream, she said was really, really good. And so it made her feel like she could have kind of normal stuff again. So I sent her home with 2 cartons of it. So anyway, I don't know. I might have some fruit now and then, but I don't think I'm going to be eating ice cream. I mean, my inclination is that I'm going to wait until I get through my physical, my annual physical, see where my A1C is, and then kind of see, make a decision about whether or not I'm going to cut back a little bit on the sugar fast. So, well, that's it for day 49. We made it through 7 weeks together. We have one more day. I still have not decided what to do for my next 50-day challenge. But hopefully maybe I can make an effort to do that today and announce it tomorrow. We'll see. All right, my friends, have a great day, and don't forget to earn your coffee. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow when we wrap up 50 days of fitness. Take care.